produce theatrical drapery, rigging, and automation supplies. Automation in theater can be really anything that moves. It used to be moved by an individual pulling a rope or pushing a platform, and now it's mostly motors.
Our automation division allows end users to be able to move devices that are small as 25 pounds in excess of 1,000 pounds for repeatability and safety. Eaton's lean automation and SmartWire product has allowed us to be able to decrease our manufacturing time frame, offer the clients expandability for future installations down the road at minimal cost.
The system that we used the SmartWire-DT on was actually going into a church community center. So they were looking for solutions that were cost-effective.
This is the South Hall at Riverside Church, which is a multi-purpose venue. We've decided to put in their dream system, which is 15 bio-winches with a control system utilizing SmartWire by Eaton. The winches are 1,000-pound units that have been mounted to the floor through C-channel. Each winch is equipped with its own secondary brake, drum, drive, limits, and motor. The SmartWire lets us utilize only 2 conduits that run from the control station to our control and power raceway.
We initially got interested in using the SmartWire technology because when we were looking at designing a control system, we wanted to minimize the number of wires from our control station out to our machines. With the SmartWire, we were able to really cut that down from, say, 50 conduit runs to 2. And those 2 runs can run, 100 axes if we want. Our last control system required a control panel and the drive enclosure for every machine. And those drive enclosures are fairly costly. With the SmartWire, we were able to reduce this to 1 drive enclosure with distributed I/O out over the entire system. We're cutting out the cost of a drive enclosure, and we're only adding very minimal cost to add more SmartWire modules per machine. We had the code assist software running the HMI, which was actually programmed by Solderbrook Controls here in New Jersey.
So 2 conduits come here into our single power and control raceway, which also has each one of our motor disconnects for the power. These wires are for power and control and talks to its limits, and the motor and controls back into the interface where you can see the winch status for each machine. The structure can only withstand 13,000 pounds of load, so we needed both the winch to read back to see what weight was on each winch and also the total system load. So this is really important for both the user and the owner to know at any given time what's existing on the system. When each winch is enabled, we'll see all of the winch selection as green. If that winch is not enabled, it becomes yellow and all of its faults are in red. So it's clear to the user that there is an issue with this winch and you should stop utilizing the winch. This particular space is a rental venue, so the staff is not always consistent. And the control station provided by Eaton allows us to have feedback that's clear and concise and can easily be accessed and changed.
The SmartWire system was utilized in the Riverside project to cut down on our manufacturing time frame. It allowed us to be able to control a total of 15 axes within 1 cabinet and offer the client a control feedback that gave them information about all 15 axes at one time and individual control of any one unit at a single time, all from a single control panel.
When I look back at our SmartWire project, it really made the project, I think, simpler really from day one. Going forward, since the SmartWire worked so well on this last installation, we've made this a stock control system for us. It saves everybody a lot of time and trouble on installation wiring, and it ultimately saves the client quite a bit of money and gives them more capability.